The literary world has been left reeling by the heartbreaking news of Barbara Taylor Bradford's death at the age of 91. The beloved author, whose stories of ambition and resilience inspired millions, passed away after battling complications from a prolonged illness. Her passing marks the end of an era for contemporary fiction, leaving her fans and peers mourning the void her absence creates. Barbara's life was a testament to the power of perseverance, rising from humble beginnings in Leeds to becoming one of the most celebrated authors of our time. But behind her dazzling success and iconic novels, like A Woman of Substance, lay a personal battle she faced quietly, a struggle that tragically claimed her life. The news of her demise has sent shockwaves across the globe, with tributes pouring in from fans, fellow authors, and public figures. As we reflect on her extraordinary journey, we also grapple with the profound loss of a literary giant who gave the world so much through her words. What led to her untimely end? And how will the world honor her incredible legacy? Stay with us as we remember the indomitable spirit of Barbara Taylor Bradford. Barbara's journey into writing began humbly as a typist at the Yorkshire Evening Post. At just 16, she stepped into a male-dominated newsroom armed with talent, determination, and a dream. Her editors soon recognized her potential, and she was promoted to reporter and eventually to editor. This early career not only honed her writing skills, but also broadened her understanding of human nature, which became a cornerstone of her fiction. Barbara's leap into fiction was both bold and transformative. In 1979, she published her debut novel, A Woman of Substance, the story of Emma Hart, a servant girl who rose to become a business magnate, resonated deeply with readers, selling over 30 million copies and becoming one of the top-selling novels of the 20th century. The novel's success launched a career that spanned over 4 decades, with Barbara publishing 39 novels, all bestsellers, translated into 40 languages, and sold in 90 countries. Her stories, often centered on strong, ambitious women, showcased her belief in resilience and determination. Whether set in the sprawling estates of Yorkshire or the bustling streets of New York, her novels transported readers into richly detailed worlds. Fans adored her characters' relatability and found solace and inspiration in their journeys. Barbara's works not only entertained but also empowered. She often said, "I've always believed in telling stories about strong women. Women who overcome challenges, who rise above their circumstances. Those are the stories that matter." Her commitment to portraying multidimensional, aspirational women resonated with generations of readers. Her achievements earned her widespread recognition, including being appointed an Officer of the Order of the British Empire, OBE, in 2007 for her contributions to literature. Following the news of Barbara Taylor Bradford's death, tributes have poured in from every corner of the globe, each testament to the profound impact she had on the world of literature and the countless lives she touched. Fans, fellow authors, and public figures alike have been vocal in expressing their admiration and sorrow, sharing heartfelt messages of remembrance that reflect the depth of her legacy. One of the first and most significant tributes came from Danielle Steel, a celebrated author who, like Bradford, built a career around creating powerful and deeply emotional narratives. Steel called Barbara an unparalleled voice in storytelling, acknowledging not only Bradford's writing skill, but her ability to connect with readers on a deeply personal level. Their shared commitment to crafting stories of strength, resilience, and love has earned them both a place among the world's best-selling authors. Steele's words reflect the high regard in which Barbara was held within the literary community. Another prominent tribute came from British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, who, in a statement, described Barbara as a writer whose stories inspired millions of readers around the world. He emphasized that her work transcended national borders, capturing the hearts of people everywhere. Sunak further remarked, "Her legacy will continue to influence aspiring writers for generations to come, and her contributions to British and global literature will never be forgotten." This statement not only recognizes Barbara's literary achievements, but also underlines her status as a cultural icon whose work touched the lives of both her readers and her country. As the news of Barbara's passing spread, social media became a virtual memorial to the author. Fans from all walks of life shared their thoughts, memories, and tributes to the woman who had shaped their reading experiences for decades. One reader tweeted, "Her characters felt like family. Barbara taught me to dream big and never give up." This tweet was one of many, with fans recounting how Barbara's novels, particularly A Woman of Substance, were more than just books to them. They were sources of inspiration, hope, and solace during difficult times. In bookstores around the world, employees have set up memorial displays, carefully arranging copies of Barbara's most famous works alongside photos of the beloved author. Many stores have reported a surge in sales as readers, young and old, revisit the stories that introduced them to Bradford's unique style of narrative. It's a touching tribute to an author whose words have not only lived on in print, but also in the hearts of countless readers. Across the globe, libraries have become places of reflection and remembrance for Barbara. As news of her death circulated, many libraries began curating special exhibitions dedicated to her career, displaying first editions of her books, personal anecdotes from fans, and even excerpts of her most beloved works. Patrons, many of whom had not read her books in years, found themselves drawn back to the shelves that held her novels, eager to relive the world she so brilliantly created. It's a powerful reminder of how literature, particularly the works of writers like Barbara Taylor Bradford, can leave a lasting impact on generations of readers. In some cases, local libraries have even organized community events in her honor, encouraging readers to discuss her books, share their favorite passages, and reflect on the way her stories shaped their lives. These gatherings have provided an opportunity for fans to mourn her loss, while celebrating the legacy of a woman who made literature accessible, relatable, and uplifting. Barbara's influence extends far beyond her books. As one of the best-selling authors of all time, with over 30 million copies of her novels sold worldwide, she changed the landscape of contemporary fiction. Her career was marked by her remarkable ability to weave together tales of love, ambition, personal struggle, and triumph, creating characters that were as real and complex as the people around us. Through her books, she empowered women, taught valuable lessons about resilience and perseverance, and offered a safe haven for readers to escape into her richly detailed worlds. Her debut novel, A Woman of Substance, was not just a commercial success, but also a cultural milestone. Published in 1979, it became an international bestseller and propelled Barbara into the literary limelight. It introduced readers to the indomitable Emma Hart, a character whose journey from humble beginnings to vast success resonated with millions of women who saw themselves reflected in her struggles and triumphs. Emma Hart became a symbol of determination, a reminder that with strength and resilience, anything was possible. This theme of female empowerment would echo throughout Barbara's entire body of work. Beyond her literary success, Barbara's influence was also felt through her advocacy for the importance of reading and education. She often spoke about how literature had been an escape and a refuge for her during difficult times in her own life, and she wanted to provide the same sense of comfort to others. Through her writing, she not only entertained but also educated and inspired generations of readers to live their lives with courage and conviction. The public reaction to Barbara's death has been nothing short of overwhelming. Fans from around the world have shared messages of grief, each one echoing the same sentiment. Barbara Taylor Bradford was not just a writer. She was a companion through life's most challenging moments. For many, her novels were a source of comfort, a reliable escape from the trials of everyday life. As one fan put it, her books were my therapy. I turned to them time and again for comfort and understanding. In addition to heartfelt messages on social media, many literary groups and book clubs have organized virtual tributes in Barbara's honor. Readers have come together to discuss her work, share personal stories of how her novels impacted their lives, and reflect on the lasting imprint she left on the literary world. It is clear that Barbara's influence reaches far beyond the pages of her books. It has permeated the hearts and minds of her readers, creating a community united in grief, appreciation, and admiration. With a career spanning over 4 decades and a legacy that continues to thrive, Barbara Taylor Bradford's financial success was as impressive as her literary accomplishments. At the time of her passing, her net worth was estimated to be around $300 million, a testament to her success as one of the highest-paid authors of her time. She lived a life of comfort, having amassed a fortune through her prolific output of novels, several of which were adapted into television series and films. Barbara's lifestyle reflected her success. She owned multiple homes, including a luxurious residence in New York City, and was known for her love of fine art and high fashion. However, despite her wealth and fame, she remained grounded and dedicated to her craft, always prioritizing her readers and her love of storytelling above all else. Barbara Taylor Bradford's legacy is one that will endure for generations to come. Her novels will continue to inspire readers, her characters will remain beloved companions, and her message of strength, perseverance, and hope will resonate with future generations. As tributes continue to flood in from every corner of the globe, it is clear that Barbara's passing marks not just the loss of a literary giant, but the end of an era in which she touched the hearts of millions. Her work will live on, a testament to the power of storytelling and the indelible mark she left on the world. As we say goodbye to Barbara Taylor Bradford, we do so with gratitude for the stories she gave us, and with the knowledge that her spirit will continue to inspire us as readers, writers, and dreamers for many years to come. Barbara Taylor Bradford's lifestyle reflected the same sense of refinement, sophistication, and success that defined her career. A woman of immense talent, style, and grace, Barbara enjoyed a life that was as enviable as the world she created within her novels. From her luxurious residences to her high-profile social engagements, she led a life that many aspired to, yet she remained grounded in her love for storytelling and her devotion to her readers. One of the most defining aspects of Barbara's lifestyle was her New York City apartment, a beautiful, luxurious residence that offered breathtaking views of Central Park. Known for her adoration of the city, Barbara often featured New York in her novels, capturing its vibrant energy, diversity, and odor. The apartment became not only a reflection of her success, but also a sanctuary where she could write and find inspiration. As a resident of one of the world's most dynamic and iconic cities, she was at the center of cultural and literary happenings, frequently attending prominent events. Her love for New York was deep, and it was often mentioned in interviews and personal reflections as one of her most cherished places. Her impeccable style was another hallmark of Barbara's life. She was frequently photographed at high-profile literary events, fashion shows, galas, and charity fundraisers. Known for her polished appearance and elegance, she became a fashion icon in her own right. Whether she was attending a book launch, a gala, or a charity event, Barbara's presence was always striking. Her sense of style mirrored her literary work, refined, yet warm and approachable. Whether dressed in haute couture or a simple yet elegant ensemble, Barbara carried herself with a dignified air that captivated those around her. In addition to her New York apartment, Barbara also had several homes in other parts of the world. These properties were as luxurious as her Central Park residence, allowing her to live comfortably while remaining connected to the places that inspired her stories. Whether on a secluded estate in England or a retreat in the Mediterranean, Barbara enjoyed the peace and tranquility that allowed her to immerse herself fully in her writing. Her lifestyle was a blend of relaxation and creativity, ensuring that she could produce the remarkable novels for which she became famous. Barbara Taylor Bradford's financial success mirrored the staggering reach of her literary career. At the time of her passing, her estimated net worth was around $300 million, making her one of the wealthiest authors in the world. This fortune was the result of decades of hard work, literary success, and the enduring popularity of her books. Her wealth was largely derived from the sales of her more than 30 best-selling novels, which have been translated into multiple languages and sold millions of copies worldwide. Some of her most iconic works, including A Woman of Substance, Hold the Dream, and To Be the Best, not only became global bestsellers, but were also adapted into successful television miniseries, further expanding her reach and financial portfolio. Barbara's work was not confined to just novels. She also published short stories, anthologies, and even screenplays, each of which contributed to her impressive wealth. Her books were often published in multiple formats, including hardcover, paperback, and ebooks, generating consistent income streams over the years. The global appeal of her work, particularly her themes of personal strength, ambition, and resilience, ensured that her books remained in demand, even long after their initial publication. The television adaptations of her novels, particularly A Woman of Substance, helped cement her legacy as not just an author, but also a brand, leading to further financial success. These adaptations were widely watched and well-received, boosting her overall net worth while also increasing her public profile. Barbara's royalties from film and television adaptations made up a significant portion of her wealth. Over the years, she negotiated deals that ensured she benefited financially from the success of her work on the screen. As the author of the best-selling Emma Hart series, which chronicled the life of the indomitable businesswoman Emma Hart, Barbara saw her stories come to life on screen, allowing her the unique experience of watching her characters live beyond the pages of her novels. In addition to the income generated from her books and adaptations, Barbara also enjoyed substantial earnings from public speaking engagements, writing workshops, and literary awards. She often participated in events that celebrated her work, offering insights into her writing process and sharing her experiences as a woman who became one of the most successful authors of her time. These appearances not only earned her lucrative fees, but also allowed her to connect with her readers, further enhancing her reputation and contributing to her financial success. Despite her immense wealth, Barbara was not only known for her opulent lifestyle, but also for her dedication to giving back. Throughout her life, she supported various charitable causes, particularly those related to literacy, women's empowerment, and education. She was a strong advocate for encouraging young people, especially women, to pursue their passions and to never give up on their dreams. Through her writing and public presence, Barbara inspired countless individuals to believe in themselves and to use their voices in meaningful ways. Her commitment to philanthropy was reflected in her personal choices as well. Barbara was known to support causes such as child literacy programs, women's shelters, and organizations that fostered education for underprivileged communities. She often attended fundraising events and personally contributed to causes she believed in. In doing so, she showed that her wealth was not just a product of her success, but also a tool she used to make a difference in the world. Barbara Taylor Bradford's lifestyle and net worth are the reflections of a woman who built an extraordinary career through dedication, hard work, and an unwavering passion for writing. She lived a life of opulence, enjoying the fruits of her success while using her fortune to benefit others. Her exquisite taste, fashionable style, and luxurious homes were balanced by a deep sense of purpose and a commitment to making a lasting impact on the world around her. Barbara's wealth was not just a measure of financial success. It was also a reflection of the cultural and emotional wealth she provided through her books. As one of the world's wealthiest authors, she used her platform to bring joy, inspiration, and strength to millions of readers, all while maintaining an enviable lifestyle that mirrored her position as one of the most successful literary figures of the 20th and 21st centuries. Her legacy will live on through her novels, the characters she created, and the millions of lives she touched with her writing. Barbara Taylor Bradford's life, marked by elegance, creativity, and generosity, serves as a testament to what can be achieved through passion, hard work, and an enduring love for the written word. In 1963, Barbara married Robert Bradford, a film and television producer. Their union lasted over 55 years, until Robert's passing in 2019. Together, they collaborated on adapting many of her novels for television, bringing her beloved characters to life on screen. Barbara often credited Robert as her greatest supporter, stating, "He believed in me even when I doubted myself." The couple's enduring partnership was a testament to love, mutual respect, and shared creativity. Barbara remained committed to her craft until her final days, publishing her last novel in 2023. In her own words, "I'll write until I can't anymore," and she stayed true to that promise. Her funeral will be a private ceremony attended by close family and friends. A public memorial is being planned in New York City, allowing fans and literary figures to pay their respects. Flowers and tributes have already begun pouring in at her family home and local bookstores. Barbara's death has left an indelible mark on the literary community and her fans. Social media platforms have been flooded with tributes, personal anecdotes, and messages of gratitude. One fan wrote, "Barbara Taylor Bradford wasn't just an author. She was a companion through life's ups and downs. Her books gave me strength when I needed it most." The outpouring of grief and remembrance underscores the profound impact Barbara had on countless lives. Barbara Taylor Bradford's career was a testament to the power of storytelling. She broke barriers, inspired women to dream big, and left behind a literary legacy that will endure for generations. Her novels, brimming with themes of resilience, ambition, and love, continue to inspire, comfort, and entertain readers worldwide. As the world remembers Barbara, her own words provide a fitting epitaph. "A good story can change your life. And that's all I ever wanted, to write stories that matter." Her passing may mark the end of her earthly journey, but Barbara Taylor Bradford's legacy will live on in the hearts of her readers and the pages of her timeless novels. Rest in peace, Barbara Taylor Bradford, a true woman of substance.